Welcome to There Isn't Such a Thing as a MediaRef. Hey, I'm Eric, and no, we don't have a MediaRef. And what do I mean by that? Well, in Business Central, there are two ways of working with the database. You can either work the normal way, the 99% of times you do that when you work with records and fields, and all is good and all is well. But you can also work with record refs, which is a different way of working with the data in Business Central. It enables you to work on any table defined at runtime instead of defined at compile time. But you use record ref to access the table. You use field refs to access the fields inside the record ref, and key refs to access the keys. That's all great until you get to the point where the field is a binary, and then suddenly stuff starts breaking. With the media fields we have in Business Central now, not really supported by field refs directly, so we have to be creative, and I want to show you how to get around this limitation. So let's check it out. So I have started a new app as usual, and I think we're gonna need an action to play around with. Add first in, and you see, by the way, I got the GitHub thing, the Copilot activated. That's surely I don't want to do this because this is kind of wrong, but also could be almost right. But let's see. Add first in processing. So we will create an action called upload media, and see, now we're getting close to something. So let's just accept this code for now and see how bad it is. There is no image called upload media. This is fine. There is no code unit called upload media. So anyway, so the simple way, the simple way we can do this is, if we were working on directly on the record, is that we have a what is it called, image, and on image we can do import stream and in stream, and then we can do let's create the in stream var in stream. There we go. We don't need reg customer. So sometimes this kind of get annoying. I haven't really made my mind up yet whether the Copilot thing is too eager or not. There's a lot of noise here. Anyway, and maybe we need a video on the whole Copilot thing. If we do that, let me know in the comments below. I hope you're subscribed. Otherwise, excellent time to hit the bell and do all that stuff. Anyway, so if upload into stream get image folder we don't care about, from filter we don't care about, we need a file name, and then we need an in stream, then begin end, and then let's just add a file name text up here. Import stream, and then it needs a description, and what's the last one? A mine type. I don't think we need that one actually. So this is good. Let's see if we can run this. Well, we can't because we forgot to do a reg.modify. So let's do that at least. So that's nice. You have the media field dot import stream, and you're good to go, because now we're working in the, and ignore my license because that one expires soon. So if I select this one and I go somewhere in process, I guess, where did we put it? More actions. What did we call it? Upload. You know what? So you see, this is, hey, what happened was that Copilot forgot to put an application area on this. Stupid AI. Let's try again. Let's see if we select something here, process, upload media, get an image. I have my image files here, so let's go with the tiger. And bam, we got an image on the customer. Perfect, right? That's all we need, unless we were working without the direct record. So if we, let's say we have a ref instead, so a record ref here. So we need to emulate what we're doing here instead. So I could do ref.get table from rec. So now I'm just simulating that now I have a ref that is, and the eager AI says that you can do ref.upload, but you can't because AI, you're stupid here. So what do? Well, we can find the field, so we can create a field ref, so we can do field ref dot field and rec dot field field number of image. That is correct. But not in quotes. So now we have this field, but the field, there is no upload. Even though the AI may suggest it, there is no upload here. We're done. Let's try something. So field ref dot value. Let's do this. So message type is so let's do this %1, %2, and then we'll do fr value. So what is the field type of the field? I think it's just actually type. I was right the first time. And what is the value of this one? So let's try that again. So I think I have a point here. I'm trying to make. My license still expires. So we have to select something to get the code running. So type is media, but you can see that the value is clearly not a tiger. The value here is a GUID. So even though the field type is a media, the actual type is the GUID of the media. So this is kind of misleading because in reality the field type in the database is a GUID. So we have to figure out a way to populate this field with a GUID. We also need to figure out how to upload the media. And there is a table. There is a table called tenant media. Oh, let's actually select it. And tenant media, has here is a blob field, and that's where it is. So we could kind of just go directly to this one, but that might be a valid hack, but it's kind of nice if we can access this table indirect, so we're not dependent on however Microsoft keeps this table running. We will much rather just work with the upload import stream function. And one way we can do this, which is, I guess that's a hack, but Microsoft's even using the same hack, is that let's grab a record that have a media field. Let's, for fun, just select vendor. So record vendor, that's good. But very important, let's make that, no, actually we could do this vendor, but that might make some more noise. So I will do there is a table called, let's call them, there's a table called config, what is it called? It's called config media buffer, used by the config packages to get around the exact same thing here. So with this record, what it has is that it does have a media field. So on this table, we could actually say, okay, let's media.init, let's make it nice, and then we could do media dot, and the field is media actually, dot import stream, and we'll just do the exact same thing as we did up here. So now we're importing into a temporary table, and we can insert this, so all is good. This is inserted, but now we're exploiting a weirdness of the temporary table systems in Business Central. We're exploiting the fact that even though we mark something temporary here, everything related to that is not temporary by default. So we're uploading a media that's not going to upload it into a temporary media. That's going to be uploaded into the right one. So we're inserting this one, and now the media field here actually holds the GUID. So what we can do here is that we can do fr.value equal media. Good AI. And then I can do a ref.modify true. Let's see if this works. Then I'll go back and repeat what we're doing here. So let's switch the, now we can start the one called ski. Let's use that one and get an image here, and let's go for the raccoon. Boom, we got a raccoon. So it works. So let me explain what we're doing here. Let's get rid of all the junk. So first of all, just for convenience, because this is all about record ref, so I'm just grabbing the current record as a record ref. Then I'm grabbing a field ref to the media field, which is now in reality GUID. And then I'm creating a temporary config media buffer. But I could do this. Actually, let's try. Let's see. Let's do vendor here. So temporary vendor, and I think the field is image. So let's rename this one. Now we're just misusing the vendor table instead, just to make this really, really weird. Let's try that and see if it works. But we're creating a temporary record that happens to have a media field, and then we're importing to that one, and the media connected is not temporary. So we use the temporary records kind of to gain access to the media table. And let's take the the koala, boom, by using the vendor table. So the only thing we need something temporary that has a media table that doesn't do any all sort of weird things. In this case, I'm not triggering any. If I did this, then all sorts of weird things would happen, but I don't. So after I'm done with importing that one, I just grab the GUID and assign that back into the field ref, and then I can modify the record. And this was importing. Exporting can be done sort of the same way. You just have to assign the GUID first to the media field, and then you can export stream from that. So that's how you get around the fact that there is no MediaRef. I think I wrote a blog post, I don't know how many years ago, but at least 10 years ago that complained about the lack of a blob ref. So this was before we even got the media fields. And apparently this is not very high on the radar. So until then, we have to use hacks like this. If you want to see more AL hacks, you know, this video, let me see if I can point to it correctly. This video is for you. Check it out. I'll see you there. Take care. Bye.